As the sun makes its descent below the horizon, the once vibrant forest gradually cloaks itself in a layer of mysterious darkness. This transition from day to night transforms the forest into a realm of shadows, where ordinary creatures retreat, giving way to extraordinary beings. Amongst these beings is an elusive terror, Bigfoot. This massive entity prefers the safety of the night, making its appearance as the last light of day fades away. Its sudden emergence from the shadows instills a sense of dread and uncertainty in those unfortunate enough to be present. The sight of this towering creature is enough to scar the lives of people, turning their dreams into nightmares and causing fear even in their waking hours. They become victims, pawns in a chilling game where the predator revels in their fear. These are tales of 6 individuals who faced this terror, endured, survived, and lived to share their bone-chilling encounters. As night falls, remember, true terror takes form. Imagine yourself alone in the dense forest, hunted by something monstrous. The mythical Bigfoot, a terrifyingly silent beast of colossal proportions, is stalking you. Our story plunges us into the heart of this wilderness, where an unsuspecting wanderer is drawn into a horrifying chase with this brutal monster. As the veil of night descends, their only sources of light are the fading embers of the day and a tremulous campfire. The deathly quiet is suddenly shattered by a guttural, echoing roar and the ominous thud of heavy footfalls drawing closer. Terror seizes them, propelling them into flight, their legs moving with an urgency they've never known. The creature, however, is relentless. Its thunderous pursuit is deafening. Hot, rancid breath grazes their neck, nightmare made real. Despite their mounting fatigue, they forge on, scaling steep inclines, battling raging rivers and fumbling through the tangled undergrowth. Yet the creature is always there, only steps behind. For 5 excruciating hours, the wanderer is mercilessly hunted, spiking with every passing moment. Suddenly, in a surge of violence, the creature lunges, seizing the wanderer's backpack. A violent tug-of-war ensues, resulting in the sickening crack of the wanderer's ribs. The beast's monstrous strength is undeniable. The wanderer manages to wrest free, their backpack now a trophy in the beast's clawed grip. The chase persists, but the human will to survive is resilient. They endure the torment of broken bones, their terror-inducing encounter forever etched into their memory, a chilling testament to the human spirit's determination in the face of unfathomable horror. Venturing into the forest after the sun dips below the horizon is a perilous endeavor, particularly when solitude is your only companion. Today, we delve into a bone-chilling narrative that tests the boundaries of grit and resilience. A solitary explorer isolated from the safety of civilization found themselves entrapped in a nightmarish predicament that would petrify even the most courageous among us. As the sun conceded to darkness, the hiker confronted a horrifying reality. The whispers of rustling leaves, the crunch of snapping branches, and the unsettling silence punctuated by ominous sounds. They were far from alone. Lurking within the darkness was a presence, an entity, concealed within the shadows. This entity was none other than the legendary creature Bigfoot. Feel the terror, the sensation of being stalked, pursued relentlessly. Each move echoed by an elusive beast that is both elusive and mortifying. The hiker persisted, their heart pounding against their ribcage like a thunderous percussion, amplifying their terror in the soundless night. Propelled by adrenaline, the hiker attempted to navigate through the labyrinth of towering trees. Each shadow seemed monstrous, every sound magnified. The echoing thud of the creature's footfalls served as a chilling reminder. They were the prey. The night stretched into infinity, a colossal shroud of obscurity. The hiker's mind was a whirlwind of panic, every conifer appearing as a silhouette of the pursuing beast. Breath held, steps faltering, yet they pressed on. The instinct to survive, the determination to live, spurred them onward. As the night wore on, the creature's pursuit intensified. The hiker was pushed to their physical limit, disoriented in the forest labyrinth. But they didn't surrender. They didn't crumble. They held on. It was a macabre twist on a game of hide-and-seek, a terrifying pursuit. Bigfoot was the predator and the hiker the endangered prey, but they didn't let terror conquer them. They fought, they ran, but then the unthinkable happened. The creature lunged, its massive form crashing into the hiker, crushing them beneath its monstrous weight. The night was their adversary, and so was the creature lurking in the shadowy depths. Despite their injuries, they persevered, proving the indomitable spirit of humankind when confronted with terror. What would you do if the night became a hunting ground? Imagine being locked in a terrifying dance with death, stalked and pursued by the beast of legend, Bigfoot himself. This is the horrifying experience of our third survivor, a tale that spans 48 brutal hours. Our survivor, we'll refer to him as Jake, was a seasoned adventurer, yet his years of experience did little to brace him for the violent onslaught he was about to endure. His nightmare started innocuously enough, under the vast canvas of a starlit sky, but as the night stretched on, a chilling terror began to unfold. It started with an unusual rustling in the bushes, followed by a distinctive musky scent, the telltale signs of Bigfoot. He was being hunted, but Jake was not one to back down easily. He chose to confront the beast, a choice that plunged him into 2 days of relentless horror. With each hour, the creature's aggression grew, its savage growls echoing ominously in the dead of the night. Despite his fear, Jake was resolved to survive, to outsmart the beast that lurked in the shadows. He used every trick he knew, from concealing his scent to moving stealthily. However, the creature was always a step too close. As the first night morphed into day, and then night again, the horror intensified. A savage attack from the beast left Jake with broken bones. His physical strength was dwindling, his supplies were depleting, yet the beast showed no signs of relenting. It was in these dire moments that Jake's unyielding spirit became evident. He refused to surrender, to let the beast claim victory. His bones were broken, his body battered, yet Jake pushed on, his will to survive stronger than his fear, and his perseverance paid off. At the break of the second dawn, the creature finally retreated, leaving a battered and broken Jake alone. It was a terrifying ordeal, a brutal test of endurance and willpower. 48 hours of merciless pursuit, 2 days of living in constant fear and pain. But Jake's story is also a testament of perseverance, a remarkable demonstration of the human spirit's tenacity to survive against all odds. 2 days of terror, 2 days of a relentless pursuit. In the realm of the night, a courageous soul's quest for Bigfoot metamorphosed into a grueling 3-day combat between determination and physical strength. The once serene wilderness turned into an arena for a horrifying spectacle. A gigantic, malevolent shadow unfurled, its eyes ignited the pitch-black night, and its growl was a harrowing serenade. Despite the immense fear, our protagonist stood his ground, converting his terror into a driving force, utilizing his knowledge of the terrain to his advantage. However, this was not without its toll, as the creature's massive form inflicted heavy injuries. The dawn of the second day offered a fleeting ray of hope, quickly extinguished. As nightfall descended, the beast, more ruthless than ever, returned, its monstrous silhouette growing in its daunting prowess. The protagonist, despite his wounds, with sheer willpower and steadfast determination, maneuvered through the dense forest, outsmarting the beast. The third day took a shocking turn. The beast cornered our protagonist, its growls intensified, its presence more blood-curdling than ever. Our protagonist was crushed under its colossal weight, heightening his agony. Yet his spirit was not crushed. He executed a daring escape with quick wits and survival instincts, even in his weakened state, leaving behind the beast's monstrous roars echoing through the forest. He resurfaced at dawn, victorious but scarred, bruised by the ordeal. 3 harrowing days in the grip of fear, monstrous shadows, and intense physical pain. Yet he emerged an emblem of human endurance, a saga of survival, of grit and resilience. 3 days of terror, 3 days under the crushing weight of the beast. They survived, but at what cost? First survivor, caught in the 5-hour chase, still limps from the crushing grip of Bigfoot's grasp. The second, who bravely fought off the nightmarish pursuit, bears the slash marks of Bigfoot's claws across his back, a permanent reminder of the encounter. The third and fourth, victims of the 2-day terror, sport-matching injuries, arms in slings and faces marked by bruises. The fifth, who persevered through the 3-day ordeal, winces at every movement, her body a map of aches and pains from her harrowing encounter. Each of these survivors bears the physical scars of their brutal encounters, irrefutable evidence of their survival. They've emerged from the shadows of the forest, but the remnants of their battles are visible on their bodies. In the end, they escaped, but the memories of their confrontations, imprinted in their injuries, will remain with them forever.